Y'all asked for a part 2, so here it is. The biggest steppers in fiction. Now obviously there's a bit of a title change because steppers come in every shape and form of media, and someone outside of the anime verse has come to my attention, and I think it's time to give him his flowers, especially since there's a lot of slander around him at the moment. I'm talking about Oliver from Invincible. Hey, I know what you're thinking, but so what, he wanna fuck a lobster and he got a 0 for 10 record. Allow me to refresh your memory.
A stepper is someone who has no regard for their life or the opposition. Their only goal is to win.
You have to respect Oliver. That boy is gonna get his wands with God himself. If the opponent is named Oliver's Destroyer, he's still gonna walk shit down. Lose, but he's still gonna post up, and that's what defines steppage. And I know he been on a losing streak, but don't forget when Oliver first pulled up to Earth, they literally had to pull him to the side and tell him,
"Hey youngin, you going too hard, you gotta chill."
He was straight flying through niggas left and right, bro. Now y'all got him fighting Shinron and a Super Saiyan that got lost in the wrong show, and all of a sudden now he's sorry. Let me see you do that shit. Oliver is literally down to fight at every given moment. Mark and Debbie have to fight him to stay home. He's a smoke demon. I genuinely believe if he was raised on Viltrum, he would be way stronger than Mark even at his age. The tenderness and kindness they force-fed him made him weak. But all in all, I think Oliver deserves his flowers. Give that boy his goddamn petals. Cause yeah, I think your time is done, brody. 89 overall and -5 for trying to fuck a lobster. This is not the boys. Number 2. Thorkel from Vinland Saga. Thorkel is the Kenpachi of Vinland Saga. This man lives to fight and fights to live. So in season 1, Thorkel is approached by his former comrade, Floki. Butt nigga, by the way. And he's come to recruit Thorkel back to the army by the wishes of his king. He also adds that the side in which he's fighting for is far weaker than the king's army, and if he stays on that side, he is bound to lose. Thorkel then says, "Yeah, I know. I fought against these same niggas last year. I know how weak they are. I know that victory against the Danish army is almost impossible. And that's exactly why I'm siding with the ops, just so I can have more fun." But this nigga is siding with the losing side just so you can fight the stronger niggas. That means he don't care about victory, fame, glory, patriotism. He just want as much smoke as his lungs can hold. While everyone is shooting arrows, this man is picking up an entire tree and throwing it at people. How are you that strong? What is they feeding you? This might be one of them Viltrumites that snuck on Earth, bro. His first fight against Thorfinn was absolutely wild. So Thorfinn pulls up on him and he immediately notices that he wanted him on. So he tells the other men to stand down so he can have the fate of a one-on-one. Now mind you, this is a child he's fighting. Look, I'm no saint. I'll be the teenager ass. Them little motherfuckers be rude as hell sometimes. But I'd at least have some restraint. This nigga using a tree as his weapon of choice against a 12-year-old. He's spinning that shit around like a stripper on a pole. That has to be at least 500 pounds. But hey, young Thorfinn, he was one of them ones too. So he getting a couple licks in and he finally lands a almost fatal blow, cutting into his wrist. Now, I don't know about y'all, but anytime I get into a near-death experience, I pray to God and go right the fuck to sleep. The day done, I'ma try again tomorrow. But Thorkel, he starts applauding this nigga for almost killing him. My guy, if you're suicidal, just say that. Then Thorfinn stabs him in the hand, and of course he's unfazed, but this is when I knew this nigga was different. Thorfinn cuts off 2 of his fingers, not 1, but 2. Turned his ass into a ninja turtle. What does he do? Starts glazing his performance. This is the equivalent of getting shot and complimenting the nigga's aim. What is wrong with you? His second fight, they kinda hold him with that blinding shit, so after losing, his men tried to step in and he went ballistic on them for interrupting the fade. A truly honorable stepper. 98 overall. I was pretty sad he didn't really do nothing in season 2, but I can't wait to see more steppage from him in season 3. Some honorable mentions. The entire cast of Baki, I can't just single out one of them except maybe Muhammad. But other than that, they all just live for the smoke. Another one is Garo. He doesn't have an entire segment cause you gonna have to redeem yourself after that last shit you pulled, player. You can't even walk. I'ma call you a stepper. Number 3, Yuta. Now, I don't read JJK, and I'm not even the biggest JJK fan. So when they all started making noise about this Yuta nigga, I was like, ghetto. I just shrugged it off. I mean, he nice, but who isn't in JJK? You know what I mean? Like, Choso nice, Megumi nice, Maki done got nice, so I wasn't really impressed by him. Until the final episode of the Culling Games. I cried. Like, I know that might sound dramatic, but I cried. Nah, I deadass paused the episode and shed a few tears and restarted the episode. That went on for about 2 hours. This nigga walked they ass down. It was so beautiful, bro. Look, I'm not ashamed to say I pirate anime. Okay, I used 9 anime, RIP, Anime Watch, RIP, Kiss Anime, RIP. and all that other shit. I'm gatekeeping the one I'm using right now too. Y'all not finna catch me. But that episode made me want to pay for a Crunchyroll subscription, bro. Them animators need to be paid. I did not feel worthy of watching that for free. So the episode starts off with Yuta murdering the elderly. Shortly after, he's attacked by a swarm of cockroaches. For some reason, they be creative as hell with these curses, bro. Now, before I start, Yuta does not look like he's supposed to be this strong. Like, Gojo looks like that nigga. Toji, same thing. Yuta looks like he's some gooning ass redditor, but man, does that young man got hands. So he faces off against the curse Koro Yurushi, a big ass roach. And though he looks like a coward, this nigga is fearless. I'm not fighting no big ass roach, bro. Hell nah. Look at his eyes, that shit is terrifying. While running the fade, he somehow senses he's being watched by two other sorcerers and clocks that he can't show them his hand. Intellectual steppage. The thing I like most about Yuta is his composure. See, to be a stepper, one must be either extremely violent and untamable, or extremely calm and vigilant. There is no in between. The only thing the two must have in common is to be unhinged. This nigga tongue fucked the roach to death. If that ain't unhinged, I don't know what is. Then without a second to breathe, he gets sneaked by, I don't know her name, but god damn. Her curse technique is the ability to manipulate the sky. But some of the shit she does, I don't know how that correlates. But she's bad as hell, so turn this nigga into Luffy. I don't care. So after Yuta gets punched into another state and just nonchalantly brushes it off, I don't know what kind of durability these JJK niggas got, bro. And then it wouldn't be JJK if there wasn't jumping. Then what proceeded to happen was honestly the best modern day fate. I think that JJK is the best representative of what shonen is of the modern era. I said it. Fight me, nigga. I'm not gonna get into the entire fight because this isn't a review, but Yuta's bag is endless. The whole fight, he literally just pulling shit out of his ass, bro. He got endless weapons, endless abilities, endless curse energy, and 1000 IQ. I mean, I haven't seen the manga, but I got him over Gojo, bro. He gonna get past that infinity. Gojo gonna have to show me something. Nonchalant stepper, 97 overall. -2 for kissing that roach. Shit nasty as hell. Oh, and that pose was gay as fuck too. Minus another point. Number 4. Now this might be a controversial pick because I know the opinions around the show are very black and white, but I like it, so I'ma include it. Fuck you. The British badass himself, Billy Butcher. Now if you don't know where this lovely fella is from, he's from a wholesome TV series called The Boys, a show about superheroes in a realistic world. And as much as I'd like to recommend it, save your eyes. Do not watch it. I mean, think of every crime and disgusting act a human being can commit, and that is nothing more than a comedic background gig in this show, and it's not censored, like at all. But that's besides the point. The main antagonist of this show is a kind, gentle, loving hero called Homelander, an iteration of the beloved Superman, who the main cast is trying to frame as this horrible, decrepit, asexual weirdo. Or Homelander. Nah, for real, this nigga is basically, if all historically horrible people were combined with a touch of Kryptonian to top it all off, that would be Homelander on a good day. So imagine opposing someone like that as a regular ass human being, and you would have Billy fucking Butcher. This man is the only person on earth to successfully shit talk this nigga and live. I mean, he treats him like a substitute teacher. Absolutely no respect. Homelander went looking for Butcher at the crib, and Butcher is standing at the door waiting on him. No powers, no contingency. Nigga just posted up waiting to throw hands with Injustice Superman. Him and Eren would definitely get along too. See, the other characters basically just want to kill Homelander and praise no one else tries to carry the torch. But Butcher got that Jaegerist mindset. Kill them all them niggas. Every single one of them. This man is so dedicated to killing and hating Supes, he became one of them himself. Literally word for word, bar for bar what Eren did. And he has no remorse. He even trying to sacrifice his own son. Well, stepson. See, Homelander had took a liking to his wife, and it wasn't mutual, but they had a child. He will post up with literal superpowered humans with a crowbar. Butcher is willing to become exactly what he hates just to step on the opposition. See, he took the compound that makes people supered. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw his powers, I thought that shit was kinda lame. I still do, but shit, it's the job though. Dedicated stepper. 99 overall. Like, share, and subscribe, comment what you want to see next, and keep stepping on shit.